Hello everyone on the Agrotech channel. Today, we're going to talk about 5 revolutionary technologies that will completely transform agriculture by 2025. So, if you're interested in the future of farming, stay with us until the end. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you won't miss new episodes. Let's start with the first technology. Drones for precision farming. Drones are already helping farmers monitor their fields, but a true revolution is expected in 2024. The new drone models will be able to independently collect data on soil conditions, moisture levels, and even apply fertilizers with pinpoint accuracy. This will reduce fertilizer and pesticide costs and, most importantly, increase yields by up to 30%. Leading companies in this field include DJI and Precision Hawk, which are already offering solutions for the agriculture of the future. The second revolutionary technology is vertical farms. Imagine a farm right in the heart of a big city. On a small area, you can grow hundreds of kilograms of vegetables and greens all year round. Vertical farms use hydroponics or aeroponics, which saves up to 90% of water. Companies like Aero Farms and Plenty are already growing products on vertical farms, providing fresh produce to large cities. This technology not only solves the problem of land shortages, but also helps grow food closer to the end consumer, reducing transportation costs. The third technology is robotization in agriculture. The farms of the future will be filled with robots performing heavy and routine work. From planting to harvesting, robots can already replace human labor in many areas of agriculture. One example is the robots from Nio Technologies, which automatically till the soil and remove weeds. Meanwhile, Blue River Technology has developed robots that precisely identify plants and apply minimal amounts of herbicides, making production more environmentally friendly. The fourth important technology is artificial intelligence in agriculture. AI can analyze vast amounts of data, such as satellite images, weather conditions, and plant health. This enables farmers to make more accurate predictions and informed decisions. Platforms like FarmLogs and Climate Field View allow farmers to precisely determine when to water, fertilize, or harvest their crops. This helps reduce costs and makes the growing process more eco-friendly. And the last, but certainly not least, technology is next-generation genetically modified crops. In the coming years, we will see even more new plants resistant to drought, pests, and diseases. This will allow crops to be grown even in the most challenging climate conditions. Companies like BASF and Bayer are already developing new genetically modified varieties of corn and soybeans that can survive extreme temperatures and require fewer chemicals. This will increase yields and reduce the environmental impact. So, these are the 5 technologies that are reshaping agriculture in 2025. Drones, vertical farms, robots, artificial intelligence, and new GMOs. The future is becoming a reality today. If you found this interesting, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Which technologies do you think are the most promising? This was Agrotech. See you next time. Hello everyone. Today we'll take a look at fascinating manufacturing processes from various fields ranging from ice cream production to working with metal. This is how silicone rubber is created, a material that is inert, stable under extreme conditions and temperatures. Specifically, it is used to make conveyor belts at confectionery factories. Semi-finished products for chewing gum, caramels, and jellies are transported on them. Thanks to the properties of the material, sticky products easily detach from it. It also has a high level of chemical resistance. Here's an unusual system, reminiscent of old weaving machines, which uses braiding to create preforms or various blanks. The key is in the material. The system works with carbon fiber, which gives the preforms heat resistance, lightness, and high tensile strength. A special manipulator feeds the fiber, which has many settings, including speed and trajectory of the feed. Let's take a look at the hot riveting technology. This option is advantageous for several reasons. Less force is needed to form the closing head, the joint is tighter and stronger, and increased tension in the seam is achieved. During the process, large diameter steel rivets are heated to about 1100 degrees Celsius, and due to the thermal deformation of the rivets, the element is compressed with more force than in cold riveting. It's time to listen to how the process of laser engraving on an eco-leather cigarette case takes place. Here you can see metal cutting on a chip machine. The cutting thickness can be adjusted flexibly, which minimizes production waste. In the video, it is set to 8 mm, and thanks to CNC, excellent repeatability is achieved. Next in line is a CNC machine for aluminum processing. This machine works best with small products, but it can also easily handle acrylic, PVC, wood, and plastic. Depending on the modification, the working area can reach 120 by 240 centimeters, and the machine can weigh up to 900 kilograms. Thanks to such a PVC dispenser, many familiar products are made: luggage tags, photo frames, clothing accessories, toys, and stationery. The system can work with 12 colors and store up to 10 different designs, allowing for quick reconfiguration. The dispensing technology also helps to use material more economically. This machine produces copper radiators by cutting plates of the required size from a metal bar. Thanks to the ability to finely adjust the height and width of the plates, radiators of various configurations are quickly made for different purposes. For example, the gap between the plates can be as small as 0.6 millimeters, and the thickness of one plate about 0.3 millimeters, and that's not the limit. I hope you found it interesting to learn how everyday products are made. Subscribe to the Agrotech channel so you don't miss new episodes about fascinating processes in the world of technology and production. See you next time.
Friends, Today we are going to talk about an amazing machines that will blow your minds about the entire agricultural industry. Get ready and let's get started. Ditch cleaners. Have you ever heard about ditch cleaners? They do exist. These machines are designed to remove silt, dirt, and debris from important channels and ditches. They are not independent equipment, but are intended for use with tractors. The main thing in the device is a disc shredder. To create this disc, very strong metal is used, because you never know what can get stuck in the working area. What is in a ditch is either crushed or flown out of a ditch. Strawmaster. The Degleman Strawmaster is a revolutionary machine designed to solve problems with straw residues in fields after weeding and racking even flax straw. The patented light pressure technology is at the heart of every Strawmaster harrow. Unlike other heavy-duty harrows, the ground pressure of each section can be adjusted hydraulically from 0 to 862 kg per section. This machine is equipped with the additional hydraulic cylinders that help to synchronize the angle adjustment and ensure constant pressure for each section. It is noteworthy that all settings operation are carried out directly from the operator's cab. Tenko 1320. What if filled without a bale wrapper? Like a Tenko 1320. It is the most stable and fastest trail wrapper on the market. At the touch of the button, the wrapper automatically moves from the road position directly behind the tractor to the aligned position for field work. The patented telescopic cat and the star system extends 3 times from the resting position. The arms extend and then retract to gather the film into a single strand. Once the film is gathered and held, the film is cut, resulting in a highly reliable system that you can be confident in. The machine is built to the highest standards and uses a hydraulic speed control system. This means that hydraulic functions, such as the speed of the wrapping arm, can be infinitely adjusted to rise and fall, resulting in a smoother and more stable wrapping operation, which leads to reduced vibrations and longer machine life. John Deere F441M is a truly versatile baler. It extends in applications where tight deadlines demand high productivity and speed is of essence. A host of distinctive features makes the F441M a reliable companion. It allows the operator to harvest all types of crops, from sliding straw to short sticky silage, with one pickup. The CAM technology provides an effective solution for such needs. The traditional pusher design reduces the space between the pickup tines and the rotary feeder, and the tine movements help to avoid pinching. These machines are equipped with pickup width of up to 2 meters and 20 centimeters and galvanized pusher bar for extended service life. The 4 tine bars are mounted on insulated ball bearings and equipped with 5 mm diameter tines, providing the optimal pickup volume for small and medium-sized forms. Plastic mulch. Plastic mulch is a method of mulching the soil, a well-known agricultural technique that helps protect profits. The reason is that it creates the most favorable microclimate possible. The film and tunnel laying machine is designed for mulching the soil with a film of covering materials, as well as for laying drip irrigation types. Such machines are very tolerant to customizations. You can always replace a pair of wheels, adjust the height, and plant berries instead of corn. It is also possible to install wheels to punch holes in the film for planting seedlings. If you try hard enough, this machine can even form beds. The area of application of such a machine is filled with a slight slope in a temperate climate. Oxbow 4334 is pleased to announce the new model 4334, one of the most interesting agricultural machines. This is a self-propelled swathing machine equipped with a conveyor. According to the manufacturer, this is a new level of control over swath and the quality of the final product. This machine is equipped with a high windbreak with a diameter of 41 inches, which keeps light crops in the conveyor area. The machine is characterized by a high level of control and management. Almost all operations are performed with a joystick. The cab has climate control and air suspension seats. With such a machine, it is really easy to do the work, which consists in forming strips that will be picked up by the machines for windrowing. In addition, the hay over, so it dries faster. Flame weeding. Organic farmers are returning to an extraordinary method of weed control: flame. This process is called flame weeding. This method of weed control uses small handheld burners or a series of flamethrowers on the back of a tractor. The flame company specializes in the development and sale of weed control equipment and claims that this method is based on scientific evidence. The company's website explains that this method is not intended to kill weeds by burning them, but rather focus on destroying the cell structure, although the flame regimen may seem like a 21st century solution. But the first agricultural flamethrower was patented in 1852. However, it wasn't until the 1940s that fire became an effective means of weed control in fields of cotton, sugarcane, corn, and other crops. By 1965, about 25,000 flamethrowers had been used commercially. But when herbicides became popular, weeding almost completely disappeared. However, the herbicides and pesticides used to control weeds have a long-term effect. Spraying crops with herbicides can quickly kill weeds, but it raises concerns about their environmental impact. These chemicals can affect people, other plants, animals, water, and soil, even if they are not the intended target. Recently, farmers have been interested in non-chemical weed control and are returning to weeding. This method is reportedly much more environmentally friendly than chemical alternatives. When a plant dies, it mixes with the soil and does not harm other plants. The Big Bot 747 is the largest agricultural tractor to return to the field in Montana after a long period of inactivity. The machine entered the farmland with a high-performance chisel plow with a working width of 24 meters. This machine is proud to be the largest agricultural tractor in the world. Under the hood of the Big Bot 16V 747 tractor is a 16-cylinder diesel engine with a volume of 24 liters and a power of 1,100 horsepower. The drive is equipped with 2 turbochargers, and with this power, the tractor has an impressive full tank with a volume of about 4,000 liters. The Big Bot 16B 747 weighs 50 tons and has impressive overall dimensions. Length 8.2 meters, height 4.3 meters, and width 9 meters with twin tires. This model was produced in 1977 and cost about $300,000. Currently, such a tractor would cost farmers more than $1,300,000. Recently, this high-performance Big Bot 16V 747 could be seen in a museum because the tractor was out of service for a long time for a rather trivial reason. The old tires could not be replaced with the new ones because the manufacturer went bankrupt some time ago, and none of the leading companies were producing agricultural tires with a width of 1.4 meters. This problem was solved only last year when tire manufacturer Goodyear sponsored 8 new tires for the giant tractor. The new twin tires are 2 meters high and 1.35 meters wide. After replacing the tires, the owners decided to test the tractor in difficult field conditions. For this purpose, the Big Bot was combined with a chisel plow with a working width of 24 meters. The unit is equipped with 80 working elements at once. During the test, the tractor cultivated about 1,200 hectares at an average working speed of 8 km per hour. Thank you for being part of our blog community. If you found our videos on agricultural machines, ingenious tools, and heavy equipment informative, consider subscribing and leave a comment to support our channel. Thank you.